Hey, what up? It is your girl MD and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you head out. Okay, so today I'm switching up a little bit. It's not like my typical everyday video. We're gonna be talking all about food. I don't know about you, but the last few months I have just been cooking 24/7, pretty much every single meal. I honestly have not eaten out at all since everything that has been going on. I don't know, I guess I've been a little bit paranoid, but at the same time, it's just kind of been like easier to just cook my meals at home. But I don't know, what have you guys been doing? They haven't always been the healthiest options, and I think because of how I've been eating lately, it's kind of messed up my system, messed up my stomach a little bit. So I recently started incorporating fiber supplement, but I'll tell you more about that later. And I know at the end of the day, it's all because of how I probably most likely have been eating. So that's just another reason why I need to, get my act together and start eating healthy again, but maybe we'll figure that out next week. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys the things that I've been making for dinner lately. Let me know some of the things that you guys have been making recently, like what have been your favorite easy meal. But yeah, so let's get into the video and I'll tell you all about it.
This is a meal that I pretty much eat weekly. These are tuna steaks. They come frozen at BJ's. I just add a little garlic, onion powder, and Creole seasoning. And cook it for about 4 minutes on each side in avocado oil. It's good just like this. Sometimes it honestly reminds me a little bit of a pork chop depending on how I cook it. But I cut it up and throw it back in the pan for about 2 minutes. And depending on how it tastes, I might add a little bit more Creole seasoning on top. While that's cooking, I'm just gonna heat up my taco shells, get my toppings together. We have lime, avocado, onion, and cilantro, of course. One steak makes 3 mini tacos for me, so I spread the meat out evenly. And then, of course, I need to add a little cheese on top. I just add my toppings, and usually I finish it off with sour cream on top, but I ran out, but it is still good without. So that is how I get down on Taco Tuesday. Let me quickly tell you about Bellway Fiber that I've recently been taking. Obviously, we know what fiber does. It makes you more regular as far as going to the bathroom. So what you want to do is pour 1 packet into 8 ounces of water and just mix it up and throw it back. It's already thicker than water, but if you let it sit too long, it will begin to thicken up. Bellway Fiber gently travels through the gut, absorbing loose materials and toxins on the way, and whenever it makes its grand exit, it will be smooth and easy. It's also going to help with digestion, discomfort, fewer cravings, more consistency with bowel movement, help with bloating, skin, hair, as well as weight management. You just need to make sure that you take it every day. Hands down, my favorite flavor is the lemon lime. I will leave more info and a link down below, so make sure you guys check it out. Next up, we're going to be cooking some beans. These are out of the can. I just put a little sazon on top as seasoning and let that cook for a few minutes. Have some quinoa cooking, but you can always use rice. Then I'm going to add that to a bowl along with corn, tomatoes, green chilies, and just mix that joint up. For seasoning, I'm going to be using cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, and salt to taste. Can't forget cilantro, lots of cilantro. Then I'm just going to be grabbing some bell peppers. For this recipe, I like orange and yellow because it's just a preference of taste, but clearly any bell pepper works, and I just cut them in half and clean them out, and then I'm just going to be adding the filling in there. Certain things I don't like left over, and this is just one of them. Typically, I eat 2 to 3 halves, so that's why I'm only cooking 3. It's also good to cook these tight together, so don't use a huge dish if you're only going to cook 2 or 3. Make sure you get a smaller dish, and once I have all 3 nice and full, I'm just going to add a little bit of tomato sauce on top, add some vegetable broth to the bottom of the pan, and cook covered for about 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, we're going to take the foil off, add some cheese, and cook it for an additional 10 to 15 minutes or until the cheese is totally melted. I like to eat mine in a bowl because I like to add some vegetable broth at the bottom, and yeah, bon appetit! This is also a weekly go-to, some salmon cooked up in a pan with some butter paired with a salad. Typically I make my own salad, but I have loved these pre-made ones, especially during quarantine. They have been a lifesaver. Cut it open, dump it in the bowl, toppings, dressing and all, and we are ready to eat. Okay, I've been eating way too many grits in quarantine, just gonna put that out there. But we're just going to cook up some grits and fry up some catfish. I like to season my fish and my flour if I'm using flour, but today I'm going to be using this fish fry my nana put me on. I dip it in milk and eggs and then dip it into the batter. I don't know why I thought that this like medium dish was going to fit my fish, but we kind of made it work. And then we're just going to fry that bad boy up. So we got our grits. Can't forget our butter. Oh my gosh, I want to eat this right now. And of course, hot sauce on the fish. There are some leftovers that I am down for, and I did soul food Sundays every now and then, and soul food Sundays usually turned into soul food most of the week. So we got our mac and cheese, of course, collard greens, a little white rice. Y'all, I really need to go on a diet. And my famous black eyed peas, a little sweet potato, and yet another piece of fried fish. I do this thing with my box cornbread. I got this from my nana too. Literally just plop a dollop into oil until they're brown on both sides. And that's Soul Food Sunday. That usually turns into the whole week. Okay, so I'm gonna go see if my jeans still fit, but don't forget to check out Bellway Fiber down below and let me know what some of your favorite things that you have been eating during quarantine. I will also leave a link to like the Creole seasoning that I kept on referring to that I didn't show on camera. Sorry about that. And thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.